Welcome back. Welcome back. To another freaking episode with Drinks with Neo. We're on episode 7. Woo! And guys, this episode is featuring LegendFBGaming. And guys, you all know what we do. Let's hit that intro and let's get this party started, baby. Hello. What is poppin'? Guys, I am Neo Prime 12, and I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend. And I think this is why he made his name, the legend, for that whole saying. Welcome in, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Awesome, man. Good. Awesome. So this is your first time here. What we normally do is we start out with a cheers. And we kind of describe what we're drinking. So I'll hold up what I'm drinking first. I am drinking something from a local brewery called Hysteria, and they brew right out in Columbia, Maryland. And this is actually a can. They do all their custom art. It's kind of hard to see on camera sometimes. They do custom art on all their cans. They have this guy that draws them. And this one's actually for Anne Arundel County Public School Libraries, 100 years celebration of them. And they call this one, I don't remember the title, but the cover was blonde. And being a blonde, I feel like I'm being attacked by this can.
What kind of beer is it?
This is a gin infused blonde ale.
Oh, okay.
We had to go fancy tonight, baby. We had to go fancy tonight.
Okay, I like that. So what we got here, and chat would tell you this is probably the only beer that I drink, but we got a little Voodoo Ranger.
Okay.
9% right here.
9%?
9%.
Oh my God.
IPA.
And
they keep responding to me on Twitter and they won't give me a follow back.
What?
So if you're watching, follow your boy back. Come on now.
This is only a 6%er, but it is a blonde, so it's a very beautiful color. I love the color of this. Oh, very beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm drinking out of a cup, not a can tonight. But yeah, man. Well, here you go, man. Let's start it off right. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. This is the first time I've tasted this. Oh, wow. It has like a little bit of a kick to it. Like you can feel it in your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just
that's why I be drinking. That's why I drink IPAs.
I think I just got a little hair on my chest and I'm not hairy at all. So, so let's just jump right into it, man. Let's just jump right into it. You're a veteran A. You're a competitive COD player. You're a content creator, and apparently you are a legend, which I love. Let's just start off with talking about a little bit of history, and you're a vet. Let's start off with that, man. Let's talk about that. What did you serve? What branch did you serve, and how long did you serve for? And let me start off by saying thank you. First of all, thank you for your service, because I have three brothers in the military. So my dad's retired Navy.
Let's go. So. Well, you like to hear that? So I did 4 years in the Navy as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I worked on. I did crash crew, which is basically you, when you're assigned to a ship, you learn about every single aircraft inside, outside, that's gonna be on that ship, because when a fire breaks out, say regarding that aircraft or something like that, you're basically first on the scene.
Oof.
So, and you gotta know, say something happens to the pilot and he's passed out, we got to go in there, we got to shut down that aircraft, and we got to get him out of there, And it's funny because we're actually allowed to they tell you this, you're actually allowed to knock people unconscious, but here there's a reason behind it. Say there's a problem with F-18, pilot's passed out, there's fuel leaking, it's about to catch fire. The first thing that pilot's going to want to do when he wakes up is eject out of that jet, which is going to cause more problems.
Oh yeah, especially on ground level.
It's like a safety precaution. So that's what I did for 4 years.
Oh wow, that's exciting. Actually, were you stationed on a ship or?
Yeah, I was on the Carl Vinson station in San Diego.
Okay, very nice, very nice.
Never home.
Yeah, I was my older brother who's retired. He was on the USS Baton, so he took the first set of Marines over to Iraq and stuff like that, an amphibious assault ship, and I was able to actually do a Tiger cruise off of it. So I actually got on it. Yeah, I got on it. So they took us and we landed on the beach. They took us to North Carolina, and from Virginia to North Carolina, and the little hovercrafts. God bless our Marines, because that was hot getting in those hovercrafts. I don't know how they do it with all that 50 pounds of gear and then get in there and sit in there, and then they go from the boat. So they took us into the belly of the boat, and that was probably one of the coolest experience I've ever had. Just going in from the belly and seeing everything they do. That was super cool. And I was like, they packed us in like sardines like they do the Marines. They're like, do you guys know these people? And we're like, no. Well, you get to know them now. Get their first names and last names, and there you go. These are your friends for the next 20 minutes while you're on the boat.
I was on an aircraft carrier, so Tiger Cruise, like, you flew to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
People had a family fly out, and they'd be in Hawaii for a week, and then they Tiger Cruise back to San Diego. So it was like a little double vacay.
Oh, that is a vacation.
Let me tell you, from a member's point of view, we hated Tiger Cruise. You want to know why? Because we ate like shit for a month before Tiger Cruise happened, because they kept all the good food hidden. Right, the only time you ever ate good on deployment, was one, they was giving you an extension, or two, it was Tiger Cruise. That was the only time we got steak and lobster tails and like shrimp and shit like that. Other than that, it was like baked chicken and rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh man, that's terrible. That's funny though. It makes sense though. You gotta give the perception to the civilians. You gotta get the perception to the civilians that you guys are treated right. So
yeah, they'd be like, "Yo, you go down to the mess decks. You see steak and lobster, bro. You was just waiting for CO. You was just waiting for CO to come on a 1MC, and just for him to say that we were still going to be out here for another 2 months or 3 months."
Yeah, when we were coming in, I think the coolest thing on the Tigers cruise, since we're talking about it, was we got to see the Harriers. They did a demonstration, so they had helis and Harriers on them, and you got to see them do the hover, and then you got to see them basically do a rescue where they drop something out of the chopper, like a flare, and they pretended to pick it up, whatever, blah blah blah. So we got to see the Harriers, and that was cool. And then coming into port, they have all the sailors lined up in the dress whites, which you guys probably hated, and lined up on the outside, and coming in, the boat coming in and stuff like that from deployment. So it was just cool. It was just an amazing sight to see. It kind of sucks that you guys are on the outside and we get crowded in the middle and can't really see kind of what all you guys see, but it's just kind of cool to see everybody in their dress whites and the fire boats having the jets of water coming in as you guys are coming in. So it was I tell you what, that's yes, you ate good during them. That's the only time, but that part of the whole Tiger Cruise is probably the coolest experience I've ever had.
Having your peoples there on Tiger Cruise, bro, obviously it's gonna be fun, but like on a big aircraft carrier that already got 3 to 4K people on it, and then y'all are just people's families just sitting in the hangar bay all day playing cards and stuff like that, waiting for the next event to go down.
It
was probably different. It was probably different on the amphib, but as far as being on a big carrier, they would just sit there and be like, "Oh my god, this is so beautiful," because the hangar bay doors are open. So you can see everything.
Yeah, they
Like the only good thing about it is that we didn't have to work or do shit. Like
they
unless
did
she was working the elevators.
they did a movie night. They did a movie
Oh,
night.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
that
they
was
did a
like
movie night too.
that was like the big hoorah, and then you get to see where you sleep, and that shit didn't look comfortable at all.
I mean, if you didn't want to stick around, like you could fly off early, and then you just show back up when the ship come in.
Really?
Like, you could do that, like for people that didn't have, because they needed the racks for parents
Yeah.
girlfriends and whatnot to sleep in. So
It was interesting. It was definitely an interesting experience. I'm glad I personally, as a civilian, was able to experience that. So, but yeah, man. So 4 years in the Navy. So, any cool experiences other than having to put out fires all the time and saving people's on the ship?
I gotta say something. Someone in my chat was in the Navy as well. And he said, were you ever out to sea so low they offered you a beer? Bro, I had a beer day one time. It was like after like 40 something days or 45 days or something like that. Like out to sea, like straight out to sea, you get like 2 beers. They give you 2 beers. And that happened one time.
Well, this last COVID deployment, I mean, I had to imagine they had to get at least 3 or 4 beers while they were out there. Because I think the Eisenhower was out in the Mediterranean for like so long because they couldn't port because of COVID.
Yeah,
or something. It was something like that. It was like a special situation.
Yeah, because they keep all this stuff on board for whenever we hit port. Because they always have like these important
people.
They always have they have like these important people come through, like the country's like officials and stuff like that, and all their friends, and they got these little dinner parties on the boat. Like, y'all said y'all having steak and lobster on a boat.
Where's mine?
It don't even look that good. Nah, I mean we was out in port. We was out in port drinking and stuff.
So you guys, you got to experience life.
Oh yeah,
outside the boat.
Whenever we hit a port, we was gone. Unless you had to come back for duty, like you didn't even come back to the ship unless you absolutely had to.
That makes sense. Oh man, I'm sure you have hella stories about port and stuff like that.
Oh.
We can talk hours. We can talk hours probably about that.
Port? You would talk about port?
No, I mean that'd be a whole nother series. That'd be like episode 9, 10, 11, 12.
Port show you like the other side of people.
Yeah, no,
like you do like 30 days out to sea like straight, and then you hit port for 5 days, bro. Everybody's on edge. Like that last week before you hit port, bro. Everybody's just on edge and arguing and fighting. Ship store and ran out of dip and like cigarettes, bro. So everybody's on edge.
No, you just waiting to get off the boat.
Yo, port. It's a whole different conversation. I'm telling you right now.
I've heard some stories, absolutely, because my buddy, he's stationed out in Hawaii right now, and he's on I forget what boat he's on, but he's a rescue swimmer, so on the boat. So, but he's some port stories he's telling me. It's crazy. So, but let's just dive right into this. So how long you been streaming? When did you start off streaming, and what brought you into streaming?
Yeah. All right. So I can honestly say I started dabbling in streaming around 2017.
Okay.
When PUBG came out on consoles. I wasn't consistent with it. I was literally just streaming on Twitch.
PlayStation,
I was
Xbox.
A moderator, PlayStation, PS4, PUBG.
Yep.
Everyone heard of it. It was like the most popular game then, and unless you had a PC, you couldn't play it. So when it got ported over to console, everybody was on it. Everybody was on it. And that's literally how I met 90% of the streamers that I know today, and
really,
even lifelong friends that I still talk to this day. I met through PUBG on PS4. I was a moderator in the community. People thought I was a dick, which, I probably was, but whatever. And I started dabbling in streaming on Twitch with my PS4. I had a laptop. I figured out a way to stream to Facebook through my laptop, and it didn't look like super shitty. You know, using like remote play on PS4 and whatnot, and
Yep.
I would do like community. I would, you know, attempt to do community games, you know, through the page and stuff like that. But like seriously, like a lot of the people that I know streaming today, I met through PUBG.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, I literally have lifelong friends that I still talk to and still game with to this day that I met during PUBG.
That is basically the same way for me for Fortnite. Like half the people I talk to now, I played Fortnite with them, and I still talk to them today. I don't play as much Fortnite now, but I met them and in Fortnite, and we still talk, and we still vibe out with those people. Like it's like your OG, it's like your OGs, you know?
Yeah, it's like the OG, and it is the thing. Like PUBG, like I don't care what anybody says. PUBG had a small community. Like you were constantly getting into the same games with these people that you talk to every single day in this group. Like I think the group is up to like 8,500 members or something like that. Like constantly still, you know, loading into the same games as these people. Like literally, like we would all queue up at the same time into an FPP lobby because FPP was dead. Everybody was playing third person. FPP was dead. So we would all queue up in the FPP whenever we had tournaments, and you know, like, and everybody would get in because no one played FPP. And then, you know, you'd be playing the same time at night, you know, you playing TPP and you're running into all your buddies and whatnot. So like, you know, like it really brought together like a lot of people, because, you know, we would kill somebody we know, and then we go to the group and we would tag them and talk shit, and, you know, like, you know, like
let them know, be like, bro, that was me. That was me.
Like the best thing about PUBG is that they had PUBG report, so you could go and like look up your gamer tag and whatnot, or like, and it would pull up people that you killed, and it would tell you like if they were streaming or not, and you would press it, and it would literally pull up their like Twitch stream, and it would show you the exact moment you killed them at.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
It was dope.
That's cool as shit. I didn't even know that. It
was dope as hell. Yo, PUBG report put a lot of people on blast. So like, you know, but like I said, everyone was just like, you know, obviously, you know, some people didn't like each other, but like majority of the people, like we knew each other. We tag each other in the post. We talk some shit. Like we would talk some shit.
It's just that friendly banter, man. That's that non-toxic friendly banter that people, two adults could just sit there and go back and forth. I love it. Fucking love it.
Yeah, dude. Like we would just all just sit up and talk shit, and you know what I'm saying? Somebody drop out, go to bed, and then we'd be like, we'd go back to the post, like, yo, bro, we need one. You trying to come play? And you know what I'm saying? You just link up, and you always had a full squad. You know, like everyone enjoyed the community. Like everyone like played with one another. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we got like when I got brought in as a mod, like I made a point, or not really like me and myself, but we made a point to like keep the toxic out. So like we had to run it strict. Like first strike, you was gone. Like it was no BS. So you know what I'm saying? So you know, we were chilling with like 5K, 6K members, and it was straight positivity.
Dude, that's
like
that's amazing.
We literally made a group full of positive people. And you know, sometimes like in the ones we knew, you know what I'm saying, we give them a break here and there.
I mean,
like,
you're always gonna,
big deal.
Someone's always gonna have some kind of mess up, some kind of explosion of the brain type of thing. Dude, that's crazy. My first experience with PUBG, I downloaded the game, by the way. I have the game downloaded. I played it once, didn't understand it. The controller, couldn't get my controller to work properly. Tried to play mouse and keys. It was just too many buttons. I said, fuck this.
Oh no, the controller on PUBG on PC is terrible.
So I didn't understand. It wasn't working. Whatever. But I fucking love proximity chat. Like I have a buddy that was consistently playing it. I don't know if you ever heard of him, the Dutch Gun.
No.
So, but he's dude, when he does PUBG and he does the proximity chat and just runs around and starts shooting people and talking to them, that shit cracks me up. with the proximity chat in PUBG. So that is my experience with that, and I fucking loved it. Absolutely love proximity chat. I wish more games had proximity chat.
Yeah, we didn't have proxy chat on at that point in time. I think on console, but now I think they have crossplay now, and you can use game chat, but you still don't have the prox chat for my PUBG PC.
Oh dang, that's terrible. That sucks. So,
yeah, it does.
So it sounds like PUBG started out your competitive gaming experience. Sounds like is that where it all started?
Well, no, it's not. It's where I started like streaming at.
Okay.
So there's a second part to how I was able to afford a lot of things.
Okay.
Import when I was in the Navy, and my first step into the competitive scene was Madden.
Okay.
I did a lot. I did a lot of traveling, playing Madden. I played and I used to so on the boat. You know what I'm saying?
So you just used to play your other fellow sailors and make money that way off on the boat?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's old school,
so,
baby.
Like, I would come home. I would come home from deployment, and I would play in these, the Madden like qualifiers and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, like I'm in New York playing Madden at Buffalo Wings or something. Like, yeah,
that's wild. That is wild.
We had these classifieds on the boat that only the boat could access, and it would be like looking for Madden wagers or something like that. And I'm talking like $600-$700 games. I think I played like a game for like $1,200 each.
I've never played. I mean, my experience in tourneys is not very much, but holy shit, the pressure for $1,200.
Madden was a big deal. It was a big deal.
I mean, even to play for a stack, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ, I couldn't imagine.
Oh, it was a big deal.
This isn't gaming, but I just started dabbling in DraftKings and sports betting, and it's a little off topic, but last week I could have won $1,000 off of fucking sports betting, and fucking CD Lamb had to catch that fucking touchdown for Dallas and pissed me off. He could have thrown it to anybody else other than CD Lamb, and I would have won a G. I would have won a G, but CD Lamb had to catch it, and I won $300 instead of a G. And I was like,
it was going for CD, bro.
I noticed, and I was like, I'm sitting there in overtime. If the game would have ended like somehow, some way, or sooner, and CD Lamb didn't catch that final touchdown. But my heart was racing. I'm on the end of my seat. Fucking, I'm with my dog. I have a little wiener dog. He's like this fucking big. And fucking, he's sitting there like I said, get off of me. But like we were like watching the game. I said, get on the floor. And I'm psyched up on the end of the chair, and I fucking just watched my phone. And I'm like, and I just saw the money drop down. I can only imagine the experience of you playing for like $1,200 and just the sweat and
and the funny thing is, I only lost one time.
Oh, really? That's amazing.
I literally only lost one time. Yeah, when I tell you, like football and Madden is like, Madden was religion to me.
Yeah.
That's all I played.
But why don't you play it now?
Because I just
fell out of it.
Like, I love Madden. Don't get me wrong. I'll always love it. But I mean, that's coming from me playing NCAA like all the time. NCAA was the better game, and then they stopped doing that, so I had to play Madden. But it was the same. It was the same thing every single year, and I just finally got
too much. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So I was like, I'm gonna take my competitiveness somewhere else.
But then you brought your competitive. You went into PUBG. Now you're kind of doing a lot more COD now. I see that your next upcoming tournament is the Underdogs with Dev and She Rage. So that's exciting. That's a sweaty ass squad right there. Those two girls are fucking gonna sweat out.
I don't think a lot of people are happy with it, to be honest.
Yo, dude, I saw it. I was like, you know what? I thought about it. I was like, hey, you know what? I might want to do this tournament. And then I saw that pairing. I was like, well, if I played it, this shit would just be for experience and fun. But
I don't think a lot of people are happy about it, to be honest.
it's under the 7 KD. It follows the rules.
Yeah, it follows the rules. Like I'm a stickler for the rules. I
Yeah.
follow the rules.
Yeah, as long as you follow the rules and everything
What's
like
funny
that.
is like I mean, you can't really trip. Like, I mean, Rage, she has like a 2 KD.
Mhm.
I think Dev is a little under that.
Yeah. And what are you at?
I'm at a 2.8.
Okay.
So it's like
Right underneath. What's the problem? It works.
Gucci dog.
So with that, I'm going to use that tournament as an example. How do you prep? I mean, have you, Dev, and have you all played together before? How are you guys going to prepare? How do you go in preparing for a tournament, and like run us through that steps and that mindset, and how do you do this? And
yeah, well, like for me personally though,
Mhm.
like for me personally, I'll run solo trios. I might not, I won't win,
yep,
but it's me more focusing on getting the movement down, the rotations and stuff like that. How can I pick apart this 3-man team and take them out one by one? Like that's the whole process. And like, yeah, it might tank your KD a bit. You might die off rip every single time, but you learn as you're dropping in. It literally starts when you jump out of the plane.
yep,
Like, where are you gonna land at? Are you gonna go here? Where's this guy landing at? Oh, he's landing up on the roof. Where's his teammates landing at? All right, cool. So I can land here. I can loot these 2 buildings. Hopefully, I get something to work with. You know what I'm saying? And if not, then you just gotta improvise. It comes down to just skill. Like, you do that enough, it becomes second nature.
yep,
Everybody knows that. You do it enough, it becomes second nature. So it's like like my biggest struggle,
yeah,
and I know what my biggest struggle is, and it's a struggle for a lot of people. 1v4s, because I gotta, you gotta account for multiple angles when you're 1v4ing a team. It's easier to do when you 1v3 someone, because you like, most of the time you kill one and the other 2 are gonna push up the same exact way right behind each other.
Yep.
So that's my preparation. I don't really do it on stream, but I mean, I have run solo trios on stream before, and my community, they love it. They really do, because it's just like, holy shit, bro, look at the movement. Like, bro, if I catch a trio in a house,
over.
bro, it's basically a housewarming party, bro, because I'm going through every room and window in there, and you know what I'm saying, like, or I'll die, like, either way, I'm taking 1 or 2 of y'all with me, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but that's just the preparation for it. But now, like, in customs, it's a different story.
I hear that a lot. So I hear a lot of pubs versus customs, and it's when you're playing a customs tournament versus a pubs tournament, it's completely different.
Yeah, because in customs, there's more skill, hands down. You can't like discredit that.
Yeah,
there's more skill in a custom match.
You just have to play different. You have to play differently.
You pretty much. You do have to play differently depending on like the scoring. There might be placement points, kills, this and that, but like you're jumping into this game in customs, and pretty much everybody that's in here, that's in there.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone that's in there.
I was seeing that.
Like, yeah. So like customs, it's like, and that's what I try to tell, like, people whenever I play in custom matches with them. I was like, look, you just got to play this like it's a regular game. Like, you start thinking too much and you get in your head, because there's some demons in this lobby, bro. There's some people that have a 4 KD. There's some people that have a 5 KD.
How did that word demon? How did that word demon come along? It took fire on one day on Twitter. I'm scrolling through. I'm looking for a demon. next week and a half, I'm looking for demons. Demons. Like,
I don't even know why the fuck I just said it, to be honest. Like,
yeah, I want to be like, next person that says they're looking for a demon, I just was like, I'm here to exercise those demons on their posts.
You know,
I'm like, how did that become a trend?
It, bro. I just be like, yo, I need two. Like, the fuck.
Yeah, it's all about that the vibe. So I mean, with that coming up, with that customs coming up for the are you guys gonna take any time to prep, or you're gonna do your own thing? You guys think you guys with your skill together? I mean, I've seen each of you play, so between Dev, I haven't seen you guys ever play together, but I've seen Dev play, I've seen C Rage play, and I've seen you play. Is there like
I've played with Rage before, I've played with Dev before.
And you guys are pretty comfortable.
The vibes are immaculate. You know, you would think that we've been playing together since day one. Like, so that gives me a lot of hope.
There you go. So
I wouldn't even say hope, bro. Like, we're just gonna go in here and do our thing, see what happens. Like, Rage, she's a fire ass player. Dev, she's a fire ass player. Like, I completely trust.
Full of confidence.
I completely trust him in any situation.
So how many hours would you say you put in to get to be where you're at and your confidence? I mean, I'm just saying you have your swag about you. Everybody that's a confident player is always gonna have some kind of swag and things like that, which you gotta have. You gotta have to be competitive. You gotta have that swag. You gotta have that stuff. You know, that it factor inside of you. How many hours do you put in? Because I don't know. Do you know who Make Out Hill is?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody knows who Make Out Hill is. But Make Out Hill, I mean, he posts, I stream for 3 hours on Facebook. I stream for 2 hours on Twitch. I put 2 hours of practice in every day. That's his schedule. Like, do you feel like you have a schedule like that, or you just do what you do? How many hours do you think to put in?
My stream is practice, and then I still play even off stream.
So
like, even like back when I was Legend AF, when I was running with Guru, you know, everybody was AF. I would devote. I took like a month on stream. I did no co-streams. I literally ran solo duos, solo trios, and solo quads and I wouldn't stop running solo duos until I got a 20 bomb in that. I wouldn't stop running solo trios until I got a 20 in that, and I wouldn't stop running solo quads until I got a 20 in that.
Okay.
And I did that consistently for a month. So I could literally say, like, I play above my KD.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, sometimes I land and got fried, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the process. You made a process up and you stuck to it. You made a plan and you stuck to it. I just want to read this real quick. My mods like to troll me. One of them says Neo has no swag and they want you to wave at him. But yo, let's talk. Look at the swag. If you know, yes, I have my T-shirt with my logo on it and everything. But look at this man look at this. Show that T-shirt off real quick. Look at this fucking T-shirt. It's
everywhere.
Yo, look at that. That T-shirt is fucking swaggy swag. Look at that. That's just swag right there.
You got to, bro.
So
you got to.
Like you said, your chat likes to see you to go off and sweat off. I see on Twitter you posted your is that your PR? It's 32?
Yeah, it's 32.
I mean, dude, a fucking 32 bomb. Shit, I wish one day I could drop at least a 20 bomb. But I mean, that's fucking crazy. They like this. So when you're in a tournament and you're playing, do they see a different side to you? Or is it the same legend? Like, did they see something different? You understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be completely honest. A lot of people that I run with, like in tournaments, either one have like never played in tournaments before like that, or or I've personally never played with them in a tournament. So, you know, I try not to be that I've completely turned away from being like that sweat lord or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, ah, shit. Like, why weren't you? Where were you guys at? Like, you know what I'm saying? No one likes that shit. Like, if we're gonna be in a tournament and we've never played before or anything like that, we only had a little bit of time to like get some Kim going. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go out here and have some fucking fun, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Either we're either gonna have great games or we gonna hit the gulag off rip. Like, it's just how it is. It's just how it is, dude. That's really just how it is. But like, like I try to really embody that positivity whenever I play with anybody, like tournament or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just have some fun, man. Like, yeah, I could sweat, but that's not gonna be fun for me or anybody.
No,
like,
not at all. So you just keep it the same throughout, and you just
keep it the same,
and your skill just comes through, and it's not like a flip you have to switch or a switch you have to flip. Let me say that properly, to get going or stuff like that. You're just naturally, let's just do this. Let's vibe out, and if we win, we win. Hey, let's just do. Let's have fun. I like that. I like that mentality.
I was just talking to my friend earlier about this. Like, yo, when I first started like competitively playing Warzone and streaming, like, yo, I would not talk to chat until the game ended.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how in tune I was. That's just how like sweaty that I was. But over the months that I've been streaming, like, you know what I'm saying, you kind of find your rhythm, you find your groove, you find your personality, like, you know what I'm saying, you find the right time to talk to chat, and you also find out the wrong time to talk to chat. Unfortunately, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, it came to a point where like my community came first, my gameplay came second. Like, is there moments to where like, you know what I'm saying, I won't even look at chat? Yeah, of course there is.
Absolutely.
But you know what I'm saying,
Same way.
Always go back and catch up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are more important. They really are. Like, we had sub games today. Blast. I think we had like back-to-back dubs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love
awesome.
frying out with my community.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I changed my community a lot. Like I said on Twitch, I haven't run sub games yet, but that's one thing I would love to get into. Coming over from Fortnite to COD, but it's sub games, playing with your community is one of my number one things I love to do, and getting them involved, because we're not here without them. Without our communities, we're not sitting behind this camera playing.
Oh yeah,
100%.
You don't learn that, when you first start out streaming.
No, not at all.
It hits you later on. You're just like, damn, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting some followage, I'm getting some viewers, you know what I'm saying, how do I engage with these guys a little bit more?
Yeah.
So
it's
a learning process for a lot of people.
But to be able to read chat and and still play in tourneys is fucking a skill. And I know Dev has.
That's why I watch anime, bro.
You gotta watch it and read. You gotta read the. You gotta be able to read and watch it at the same time.
You gotta watch it. You gotta read the subtitles.
That's. I never thought about it that way, but that's 100% true. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my Netflix is not anime, but I've been getting all the like foreign films. Like, they're actually in France and in Europe, they make fucking good ass movies, but it's not in English. They dub it, or it's in fucking caption. You gotta read it and be like, understand what they're saying. I'm like, hell, shit. No wonder this makes sense. Man, I never thought about that. That is fucking hilarious. That is hilarious. Ugh. So sadly with COD, and this is more of a touchy, sensitive subject, and I'm pretty sure you being in the military, you're all good with it. You have to deal with a lot of racial slurs and racial comments and racial this, racial that. And Warzone's known for its toxicity. How do you deal with all that? I mean, obviously being in the military, you have a thick skin and things like that.
That shit never bothered me. Even in like Modern Warfare 2 days, it never bothered me.
Yeah.
It's easy to do things, behind the blanket.
Yep.
Where you feel safe and protected. Like, you know what I'm saying? It never bothered me. Me and that guy that's saying that shit, we both know if I saw you in real, bro, you're not gonna say that to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it never really bothered me.
Gotcha. I just it's for me, it's like hearing that stuff. I mean, I know toxicity and stuff like that. It's just it just boggles my mind with what they come up with, what people say and come up with. I'm just like, was that necessary?
I feel like they take like 2 hours out of their day to just come up with shit to say when they die.
They sit in the mirror, like,
bro.
Sit in the mirror each morning, 10, 15 minutes. This is what I'm gonna say on COD today.
This is what I'm gonna say on COD today, bro.
Let me practice.
I got it written down in my journal.
Let me put my sticky notes on my computer.
I have a fucking 0.3 KD, dog, and I still haven't learned what the hell movement is.
It's wild. I'm just dumbfounded by the things that it says. So the toxicity's never bothered you at all, or anything like that. So
hell no. Especially because me knowing that I'm better than you, that shit doesn't bother me.
There we go. Dude, I fucking love that attitude. So along that lines of toxicity and things like that, being a black content creator, have you had to overcome any obstacles or anything like that to be successful for where you're at, like content creation wise?
I feel like I battle that shit every day, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here to dive into your story, and and to be honest with you, this is part of your story.
Like literally, like, I don't think a lot of people take us seriously. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Like,
yeah, absolutely. This is what we're here for.
People say this is like a woman-dominated thing, which is totally not fucking true. I personally believe that, but like, for me, like, I came into this with the ideal that I wanted to build a solid community that was loving to each other, and so far I've been doing a great fucking job with it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, everybody knows everybody. I've met a lot of my followers and supporters actually in person. Like,
it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling.
For me, as a black content creator, dog, like, loading up and playing this every day, like, in the back of my head, just coming in like, all right, like, you know, who's gonna come in and say some stupid shit today? Who's gonna come say some racist shit today? Like, I have little to no mods. Because, like, bro, if you come in and try to flame me up, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you do your thing. But you know what I'm saying, I'm about to roast your ass back.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you know, it doesn't bother me. Like, I knew what it was when I first started streaming. I like prepared myself for this. I really did. I prepared myself for this, but like, no one is gonna get in the way of what, like, I'm trying to accomplish here. I put too many hours into this. I put everything into this, bro. I stream 8 to 10 hours a day. There is literally nothing. There's literally not shit you can come in my chat and tell me it's gonna be like, you know what, it's time for me to hang it up.
Gotcha.
No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Like, if you want it bad enough, bro, like, you gotta chase that shit, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. Black, white, whatever. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't.
That is the thing, and you're building a community off of positivity and off of what you want it to be, and doing it in such a way that it engages your community. Like you said, you've done meet multiple people and multiple content creators. It's one of the coolest things I've ever done. Is just gone out and met different streamers before and had like a lunch with them and had to sit down and just talk to them. And I know some of my followers in person, and going out there and just being able to talk to them is absolutely, like, it's just like the best feeling in the world, you know, to have that connection with these people that I say to have a connection with people that you don't even really know other than on the internet. They see me and they see this camera and they see me, but we built that connection, and it's just it's like next level. And I don't think people understand that connection that you built and with these people and that loving feeling. It's to me, it's just different. And that's why I keep hitting the go live button when I do.
Yeah, exactly. Because like when I first started streaming, And this sticks with me. It resonates with me every day. Be the change you want in the world. It starts with you.
Absolutely.
So every time I hit go live, that's my goal. That's my goal.
Dude,
My goal is not to drop 40 bombs. My goal is drop not 50 bombs. Like, my ulterior motive is to change someone's life, bring some positivity in someone's day. I've had plenty of guys that come into my chat when I stream late night, and they're just like, and you know, I can't tell you how many of my followers became supporters, and the first thing they did when they came to my stream was being toxic.
Oh yeah.
And then you talk to them, you get to know them, and they're just like, oh well, my girlfriend left me. She did this, she did that. Something happened at work. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to repay that like toxicity with more toxicity, because then it's just gonna bring a negative vibe to the whole stream.
Kill them. Kill them with kindness, baby.
Kill them with kindness, dog.
Kill them with love, like, baby. That's 100%.
I tell people all the time when they come in here, bro, this is a safe place. If you want to talk about shit, we'll talk about shit. You want to hit me up offline? Hit me up offline. Yo, a lot of my followers and supporters, bro, they have my personal page. Like, I have nothing to hide.
Absolutely.
I literally have nothing to hide, bro. Like, you want to message me? Message me. You want to call me? Call me. You want to Snapchat me? Snapchat me, dog. Like, we'll talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for.
100.
That's what I'm here for.
100%.
I just happen to be good at video games at the same time. You know, it works out. It works out.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a sour statement for me. Just because I got my Facebook was hacked, and long story short is I lost everything. So
yeah.
So I used to do the same thing. You could contact me any way possible way, but yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's what we do. It's for me, helping out someone else. It gives me, like, I'll be honest, it gives you endorphins. I mean, it gives you a high that being able to say, yeah, hey, I made that person's day, or hey, that person was having a shit day.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
bro, I'm allowed. I'm literally allowed to go live and be who I am on stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't put on a persona. I don't do none of that. Like, the same person you see on stream is the same person you see in everyday life.
Yep.
Like, this is me.
And
if you don't like it, go watch somebody else.
Yep. 100%. So Facebook, they put out I think this is the second year they did the Black Creator Program, which is absolutely amazing. The program to have. I think it's 25. They put $25 million into it this year.
Yeah,
per se.
Put a lot of money into it.
Put a lot of money into it. What do you think about that program, and what are your feelings about it, man?
I 100% support it. I actually signed up. Shout out to Miss Patton. She helped me fill out my application.
Awesome.
She's the best. But yeah, dude. And you know, I was honestly, this last tournament I played in it with Max Rhymes, bro. And I got to chop it up with him and talk to him. And he gave me so much insight, and the positivity that he showed me after literally, and I've never talked with this guy before.
Okay.
I literally never had a conversation with this man, bro. And the positivity that he gave me as one black man to another was all I needed to just be like, this is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. Like, you know, and I'm hoping, I really am. I'm hoping that, you know, I get picked up for this, because him talking to him just proves to me that this is what I want to do.
Okay.
He is literally like the embodiment of like everything I set out to do with streaming, bro. You go check out his stream, nothing but positivity, no matter what. Dude is always laughing, having a good time with his chat. Like,
always
you know
about
what
the
I'm saying?
vibes.
Like, always about the vibes, bro. The vibes
that
are
is
top notch. They're top notch.
That's to get that that experience you just had is just fucking phenomenal. Oh my god, now I can't talk. Now I can't talk.
Honestly,
now I can't talk because I got
bro,
goosebumps. Got goosebumps from that because that's fucking amazing. Like
honestly, bro, like we didn't do well that day in the tournament, bro. But the knowledge that I gained that day, oh my god, bro, that shit will resonate with me forever.
It's worth so much more than
forever.
And also
that's worth it.
That's
worth more than any 20K, 30K, 40K tournament, whatever, bro.
Knowledge is worth more. Knowledge is worth more than money in the end, and
that shit is rich.
You can flip it and make your own money.
Yeah,
and it's something to have someone to look up to, someone that inspired you to continue to keep driving forward. Is something that someone should have. Should have that someone that they want to be, that positive influence, and to say that I'm pretty sure with your community, I'm pretty sure that you're that positive light for people that want to be you, and that's why they support you. And that's just crazy to think of, that you know, I want to be someone in your chat's thinking I want to be Legend, I want to be him. And with that statement, like what does that make you think? How does that make you feel, that if someone that they want to be you?
It makes my fucking day. And you know what, I have people that say, I met someone at the Dallas meetup, the Dallas streamer meetup, and he said, dude, he pulled me off to the side and he said, bro, I want to thank you. He was like, you're the reason why I started streaming. And I was like, fuck, bro, let's go drink to it. You know what I'm saying? Bought him a shot. Like, straight up.
Yeah, man.
But I tell people all the time, I don't give a shit how big I am. Hit me up. Like, you want to play some games, dog? Let's play some games. You know what I'm saying? You need help with something? Hit me up. I'm gonna help you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got people that I've helped start their streaming career that are partner now. Yeah. I'm in it for everybody.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I'm in it for everybody.
I see a lot of you, like, in myself, because that's what I'm about. I'm there. If you need something, we'll figure it out. Let's figure it out together. Let's get this figured out. Let's do this. Let's get it done.
Nah, you helped me with this shit before we got on here.
Like... straight up. I'm here. I use my stream. My stream is here because, yes, talking to my chat every day, it brings a smile to my heart. It brings it in. People take time out of their fucking day, just spend 10 minutes with me or 30 seconds. Dude, my fucking day has been spent. You guys are amazing. I get to ask you how you doing. How's your day? You ask me how I'm doing. Yo, I'm fucking. That's love. That's love right there. And that's all I personally need. And that's my communication throughout the day. Yeah, I work, but hey, that's work. This is enjoyment. This for me is for that. And what you're saying, I see what a lot of you saying is, dude, just being able to help somebody is that's my goal. That's why I stream. I stream to help other people.
Bro, I literally, like, I had no idea about PCs or anything. Like, I spent $4,000 on my PC. I still run a single PC setup, 2080 Ti, whatever, specs, blah 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 blah. I watched two YouTube videos and built my own shit. I retained the knowledge from that. And you know what? There's a lot of people that I've helped pick out PCs based on their budget. There's a lot of, and then they get their shit and they're just like, okay, how do I set up OBS? Bro, I spend hours helping them set up OBS. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You want to come and be a streamer?
Do it.
Do it.
That is my attitude. Do it. If you want to stream, do it.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Hit me up. We can easily hop in Discord, Facebook, FaceTime, whatever. It doesn't matter. You set your shit up, because I was at that point.
I agree. Yeah. Like, I'm sending out, I just sent my old mic, Blue Yeti out, and I'm about to send out another camera to somebody, my old camera, since I just upgraded. I don't need this shit. Let me send it out to somebody that can use it, so it doesn't sit in the fucking corner. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even have a mic when I started, dog. I did everything on this same headset. Just talk to chat.
I still got Old Faithful right here, baby. Even though I rock the earbuds, still got Old Faithful here.
I did everything on this headset right here. I literally But I literally bought this mic like 3 months ago,
That's amazing.
4 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't spend my time looking at other streamers and be like, oh man, I need this, I need that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'll come to me. You know, we're out here, a lot of people, they're out here grinding for what they want. They're grinding for what they need because they want to be like some other streamer that they watch all the time. Yo, take your time. Find out who you are as a streamer, and then go from there.
Yeah, 100%. So, dude, everything you've said is basically, when I tell you this, if you guys aren't following this man on Twitter, literally, I could just pull up his Twitter feed right now, and half of everything he just said has been Twitter posts. Literally. So what he's saying, word for word, is who he is and what he does is honestly what he's, and like he said from the very beginning, like if I pulled up your Twitter poll and I just rolled through it, it's half the things you just said, word for word, dude, which is fucking cool. The reason why I bring that up is because, my man, I seen you post, you got a charity stream coming up.
I got 2 charity streams coming up.
Well, I know you
basically.
got Extra Life and Immigrant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they, is that one stream?
Well, I mean, it's gonna be during the Underdogs tournament, which is, you know, a charity tournament in its own, because you know, if you win, you get to choose where $1,000 goes to in charity.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
So personally, I've done I did Extra Life last October myself, and it was absolutely an amazing time. I enjoyed myself. I did a 24-hour stream for it. Fucking exhausting, but amazing. That charity has a little bit extra meaning to me, because I went to the hospital that my niece was born at, and she spent some time in the NICU.
That's dope.
And it went there, so that means a lot. So with you doing, is there anything you could talk about, go into detail a little bit about what you're doing for Extra Life and them?
Well, it's funny because one of the people that I met through PUBG, he does community management. He's been doing it for a couple years now, and he's done it for a number of like social media, like websites and stuff like that. And he just landed this gig at, you know, Imgur or whatever you want to say. And he reached out to me, and he was like, do you want to get a time slot with us? I said, fuck yeah, bro. I'm down. I'm all about doing charity.
Absolutely.
I'm all about doing charity, bro. Like, especially if it's helping out the kids.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm 28 years old, bro. Ain't no like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a 28-year-old kid.
Oh, absolutely.
But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing something that helps groom the next generation of children that's gonna come along.
Yes, 100%. And that's,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why when I saw that one hits, definitely hits home a little bit, just because I was able to raise some money that went to that hospital where she was at.
That's good.
So, and I have a buddy of mine that does, that's all he does. He streams on Twitch, and whatever his Twitch payouts is, he does well in life. So whatever his Twitch payout is, he puts it immediately towards his Extra Life goal, and he does it throughout the year. So it's a great. Once I saw that, I was like, man, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome, man.
Like, once I get to that point to where I can consistently stream for charity, that's like what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
that's what it's gonna be, bro.
So for your future, what do you see in Legends' future? What do you for being streamer, charity man, that competitive player? What do you see in futures in Legends' future?
I honestly, bro, with the way things have been going a little bit lately, I see a lot of greatness coming my way, and that's not me being cocky or anything like that.
No, not at all. We talked about swag earlier, baby. That's like, just swag.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was literally in Dallas like 2 weeks ago visiting my family, and she was like, my aunt, she was like, wait, you're wearing yourself? And I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why the fuck not? You know? But like at the end of the day, like I'm seeing a lot of greatness coming soon. I put in a lot of hours, bro. Like I put in a lot a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Into this. Like, I know where I want to be.
It's a grind. It's a grind for sure.
I know where I want to be. I know who I want to be. You know? So it's like, all right, you know mentally where you're at already. Now you just got to get there. And that's what I'm working on. That's what we're working on.
Yeah.
I got a community that supports me 100%. And literally at the end of the day, bro, that's all I can ask for.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's for me when I lost my Facebook unexpectedly and all gone, and still have some of that community just show up on Twitch for me, and that shit. Community is family, and I don't think people understand that. Like when they don't come in or you don't see them for a while, you're like, well, I wonder where Joe's been. I wonder where Bob's been, Susan, things like that. Like I wonder if they're okay. Has anybody heard from them? And I don't think people understand how much to streamers, how much to ones that care. I don't say all of them care about their community. I can't say that 100%, but I would say about 90% care about the community. Like where people been, and I don't think people understand that at all. You know, and and I don't think the community. I hope the community understands that from us, coming from us, that we build that relationship. We love you guys, and long story short, we love you guys, and we love what you guys do for us, and just to spend the time to build us up, because you guys think about it, they build us up more than anything else.
Yeah.
So which was phenomenal.
They really do. Like you aren't shit without your community.
100%.
And I'm not trying to sound like an asshole or anything, but if you're streaming, you aren't shit without your community, because they're gonna be there on the days you have 5 viewers. They're gonna be there the days you have 5,000 viewers. Like,
yep.
Your community is your community, bro. Take care of them. You gotta take care of them. Like
100%.
Well, seriously, a lot of people in my community, they know they can reach out to me. They know they can. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna do what I can, because you've shown me loyalty, and it's only right that I give that back. It's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that comes in the chat, bro, you treat them with respect. They stick around.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't show you that respect, bro, you earn that respect. You might have to humble yourself a bit. It's a learning experience for every streamer. Learning how to humble yourself.
100%. And I'll tell you this 100%. Your chat, your community will humble you if you're not humble.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They will humble you real quick if you're not humble. If you're not genuine and things like that. They will fucking take that they'll take that red carpet and yank that bitch so hard.
I know a couple right now. They'll be out real quick and be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like this how we acting now? This is who we are? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't express my thanks enough for the community that I have. Like, I love these people so much.
Yes.
Like, my mods, my consistent viewers, consistent community supporters, whatever, bro. Day in and day out, they show up and they give me the gas I need to keep going.
100%. The ultimate hype man is always gonna be your chat.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I got a couple more questions, and this one is a little bit more fun. So you played with the likes of Dev, you played with the likes of C-Rage, you played with the likes of Shelby, fucking J9, and some of the bigger guys. How does it feel to run with some of these big dogs? How does it feel to run with some of these people, to be intertwined and be like, you know, hey, I'm looking to run this tournament, and you get selected, like, we want to pull you off the bench, Legend. We're pulling you off the bench. Get in the game. Like, how does that feeling, like, with your hard work, would be pulled up, just to be like, hey, you can step in, hold your own, and do your thing. and with some of these bigger names. I mean, because you're working, you're literally working on yourself and getting up there, and stuff like that. How does it feel?
It's a long time coming, bro. Like, straight up, honestly, like so like when I started streaming on Facebook and I was a part of AF, you know, I played with Fuglet, I played with Stone Mountain. You know, I've had setbacks, bro. You know, having 100 some CCV every day, you know, down to like 1, 5 or whatever, and I'm getting back up there. You know, I had to take like a month off because I was in between like moving and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then like
life gets in the way.
Yeah, of course, life gets in the way. But like, yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. A lot of these people that I linked up with and got my name out there was just a little bit of hustle on my part. Like, they didn't want, like, you know, some of these people, they didn't want to co-stream, you know. So I would pay, you know, $5, be a sub, join the supporter games, frag out, you know, show a little bit of the swag, show a little bit of the vibes. Next thing you know, it's like, hey man, we should link up someday for a co-stream. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've told this to many other streamers before. They're just like, man, why won't such and such message me back? Or so then, bro, get involved in their community. You want to play with somebody? If you want to play with someone, get involved in their community, dog. Like Sparkling Sprite, dog. That was me and Sparkling Sprite ran duos for like 3 months straight. If Sparkling Sprite had a co-stream, she was like, yeah, I'll play with you, but I'm bringing Legend with me. Like, I've told her this many times. I was like, you know what? Where I am today is partly because of you. I've told her this many times.
Sometimes it's who you link up with and who you know. In the game. And I've talked about this for networking. I did a networking episode, and it literally is. It's you and Sprite have built a relationship that benefits both of you. It's not one way or another. It benefits both of you, and you've networked, and you step forward, and that's, you grind it out. And you're right. Join the supporter. Be a supporter. Come and part of that community. Mickey J just put out something, and she's giving out advice and stuff like that. And that's one of the things she put out there.
No, dead ass. I was literally one of the first people in Mickey J's stream.
Yeah.
Like, her stream, she was streaming for the very first time, and all of her shit was going haywire. I popped in her stream, I helped her fix all of her shit, and, you know, I could literally call her right now, and she will answer the phone.
Yeah. I mean,
me and her are tight. Like, and I'm not saying that to like try to bite off her fame or shit like that.
No, hell no.
Yo, she made fucking partner. Hell yeah, congratulations. My time is now. Like, this is my time. This is my time. My time's now. You got your time. You're doing your thing. All right, bet. Congratulations. Boom. Now you're just adding fuel to my fire.
Oh, absolutely. And she'll be there, and she will be there, and she'll add that fire. She's she's that kind of person. I mean, I've been lucky enough to play with Mickey a couple times personally, and I mean, like I said, I'm fairly new to the COD scene of Warzone and getting to everybody. I would say I'm a year behind everybody else. So with the COD scene, so I'm still trying to catch up with people and things like that. And by the way, I just thought about this. Their tournament for the underdogs is gonna be the new map, isn't it?
No.
Doesn't that drop the fifth? It drops the 5th.
Yeah, but I don't know if the new map comes like immediately with the game. I don't know.
I forget.
Look, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what. Yeah. That just popped in my head. But yeah, she's there to get.
Just popped in my head too.
Yeah, she'll gas you up, and like I was saying, that to me is building those relationships. And man, it is absolutely. You're 100% right, man. But yeah, I mean, not to shout out Mickey, but Mickey's fan house. She made a fan house, and she's giving out streaming tips for Facebook gamers, and they're fucking amazing. I mean, I've subbed to her. I don't have a Facebook anymore, but I subbed to her just so I can get some streaming tips. Do it $5 a month. Fuck it.
Sub to that shit, bro. Everything she spits out is straight facts. Like she's walked me through my shit like months back. Yeah. She's walked me through my shit.
Yeah, she's absolutely.
She knows what she's doing, and you know what? Every time you go in her stream, bro, vibes, content, like it's there. It's all there, and it never stops. Like it 100%. Never stops.
100%.
It never stops, bro. It never stops.
So yeah, so I've been fortunate in that manufacturer. Obviously, my connection with Shelby and with those ladies is absolutely amazing. So it's, you know, being able to play with J9.
I keep trying to crash their ladies' night, but they won't fucking let me.
You gotta make sure when you gotta find them when they don't have a lady. They play at fucking. That's what I'm saying. They play at like 11 o'clock 10 o'clock my time. I'm going to bed. I gotta be up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, I want to play sometimes.
I'm like, yo, make it slide in. She's like, it's ladies' night. Like, you can't get in here. It's us. All right, I'm gonna slide in there one day.
Yeah, you gotta have a feminine name to be on there. So it'll be.
I'm gonna change my name to like Mrs. Legend or something.
So, but yeah, that is one of the things you have to do. But it's absolutely those vibes. Those people are just amazing.
I literally just started recently playing with J9. So
yeah, those people. And
yeah, we clicked instantly.
Yeah, playing, being able to play with Stone and things like that. Just that dude, that's like for me. I want to be able to build up to play with some bigger names and things like that. And that's something I aspire to, because you know what? Why not? Because this is what the game's about, and just
bro,
to continue to grow and have fun with that shit.
Honestly, it was a reality check. I was like, holy shit. Like, I'm about to play with Fuglet? Like, what? And you know what? Me and Fuglet vibe the hell out, dog. Like, I was talking shit to him. He was talking shit to me. Like, he followed me. I'm like, Fuglet follows me on Twitter. I call him Fuglet Max, because I was talking shit to him because he was like, my favorite soda is Pepsi Max. And I was like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, little stuff like that. Like, we made great content together, like, you know, and dude, it was just a whole ass vibe, bro. And you know, Stone was a whole ass vibe, and like
it's in the end, it's always about that vibe. If you don't have that vibe, then what is it?
Bro,
it's always 100% about the vibing out, and that's that decision making process on who you play with and things like that. And as long as you have that vibe, A, you'll enjoy it. B, your community enjoy it, and that's all you hope for when you're playing with somebody. So that's 100% true. So that's to me is absolutely like 100%. I love fucking vibing out with people, and once you find that person you actually like, new person you vibe out with, you're like, yo, why have we been waiting for so long? Where you been at? Why?
Yeah.
Like, why? So, but yeah, the energy can't be matched if it's fucking amazing. So it doesn't matter if you're fucking, like you said, we might jump in, we might die real quick and go to the gulag.
Yeah.
Or we might fry. And we vibe. Either way, we jumping out of that heli.
You know, like, fuck, if you see me pushing off 200 meters to the left, you can either follow me or you can stay behind, but I'm gonna go fight this team real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you better come.
I still make sure I fucking play my whole game. I still make sure I play my game. Yep. And that's an important part too, dog. Like, people follow you because they like your gameplay and they like your vibes and they like your fucking personality. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if I see a full team in front of me,
it's a full send, baby.
I might push. I'm like 90% positive I'm gonna push, dog.
Oh man. All right, so we've come to that time to where we get Legend's final words. If there's anything you would like to say, anything you want to put out into the universe.
That's it, bro. That's all the questions you got?
Man, yeah, like dude, dude, you know how long we've been talking for, baby?
No, bro, I lost track of time.
Dude, to be honest with you, we've been talking for almost an hour and a half almost. This is an hour and 15 minutes, baby. I told you, we vibe out. This is what this is about, man. This is what so for anyone that's watching this is a VOD, which goes onto YouTube, and you guys can find the YouTube channel on Drinks with Neo. It's on YouTube, and if you guys look it up, you'll see this tomorrow around noon, and so you can catch the recap. But man, this is what we do. We spend about an hour and a half talking and just vibing out, getting to know you, getting to know your story, whatever you want to talk about, get off your chest sometimes. Or I have a plan, and my plan was just to kind of talk about your competitive play style and what makes you you. And dude, we got to see a lot. To be honest with you, this is the first time you and I have ever talked. So to just the vibe like this is what we've been talking about. This is what we've been talking. This is it. This is like
this is the energy.
This is it. This is it.
This is the energy I bring.
I mean, I could show you. I have a list of questions I write down, and for each episode, and we've covered all of them, and it's we vibe out, man. This is what we do, and this is kind of what a passion project that's come up of mine, and it's
loving it.
It's not the easiest thing for me to do, because trying to reach out to people is not the easiest in the streaming world, as you know. Trying to get people to respond back. When you responded back, I was like, hell yeah. Let's do it, baby.
I respond to everybody. Like,
yo,
I don't give a shit.
Redneck responded. You know, other people. Jersey 80 Kid, she's a demon. She's the upcoming demon. You need to check her out on Twitch, man.
I'm gonna talk shit a little bit because Shelby's in my chat. Shelby, you should have been here.
She should have been here. Shelby should have been here. I've been waiting to get her on her episode, but she, she's been having her thing, so we got to get her on here.
Yeah.
I gotta
right now.
I gotta reach out to. I'm gonna reach out to some other people, and like I said, it's a process. But each week we this is what we do, man. And you made this episode 7 very special. So, and I want to say thank you to you, but I want to give you the floor. You could talk for the next hour if you want to. You could talk for the next 2 minutes, whatever you want to say, man. This is Legend, and this is his words.
Yo, look, check this out. If you want to stream, do that shit, dog. Like, straight up. If it's something you feel like you can take a step in, no matter what it is, do it. I'm literally all about like living a life with no regrets. If it's something that makes you uncomfortable, do it. You never know how it might turn out. I wasn't sure about me streaming when I first started, because I know for a fact that I am a quiet and revered person. That's just how I am. That's how I've always been. But like streaming and interacting with my community and seeing people that I've built bonds with, it's helped me break out of that shell. And I feel more human than I ever have before. So, like, if it's something you want to do, something you want to take a step in, or you feel like you should be playing competitively, do that shit. There is literally no one in this fucking world that can tell me you can't do that. I don't give a shit, bro. I really don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. Like, that's just how it is. And I really hope that I portray that message to everybody that wants to be something in life or is working on being something in life. Yo, fuck what anybody says and just do you.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
a lot of the time, the people that they're talking down on you, saying that you can't do the shit, are the people that gave up before they even started. Like, you gotta
100%.
adapt a whole different mentality for this shit, yo. Whether you're streaming, whether you're trying to, like, literally, like, in this day and age, being a streamer is like everyone trying to be a fucking rapper back in high school. Like, you gotta want this shit, bro. You gotta want this shit. Am I lying?
No, you're not.
Am I lying?
You're not.
Like, You gotta want this shit, bro. You gotta put in the effort. You gotta put in. Yo, like I literally sleep like 4 to 5 hours. I get off stream. I'm editing videos. I'm uploading videos. Like, you gotta want it. That's really all it boils down to. You gotta be consistent with it. You gotta be dedicated to it. And that's not just in streaming. That's just in everything. You gotta be dedicated.
You gotta have that drive.
You gotta have the drive. Like, I've met some of the best people in my life streaming.
Yep.
And I'll never change that shit for anything. I really wouldn't.
I have, because of streaming, I have friends for life.
Exactly.
And I
bro.
can say
I got friends for life.
I got friends for life, and I got friends around the world. Crazy to say. I have friends for life and friends around the world, and this man got me ready to run through a fucking brick wall right now. Like, you know, shit.
That's how you gotta be, dog.
But yo, the vibe and the vibe check in here is over 1,000%. But like you said, man, you gotta do it, and
you gotta do it, dog.
You gotta do it, and if you want to do it, do it. What's stopping you? You don't need an expensive setup. You don't need an expensive setup to stream. That's key.
You don't, bro. I did this shit. I started streaming on a laptop with remote play on my PS4, bro.
I started on.
I had a wireless headset. I figured that shit out, and you know what? I probably had the shittiest setup, but my shit was quality. You know what I'm saying?
I streamed. My first stream was off my Xbox, right, with the Kinect from my camera.
Quality.
There, and I had my cell phone, and I read chat from the cell phone.
Quality. It just, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Like, you want it, you gonna find a way. If you want it that bad, you gonna find a way.
Absolutely. And
I encourage everyone that has any type of dream that they're chasing, yo, find a way. Because can't nobody tell you shit on how to live your life.
And to that point, you only live one life.
You only live one life, bro.
Live it to the fullest. Live it to be you, dude. It's he's preaching right here, man. This is probably one of the most powerful endings to an episode here. Like, as in positive encouragement, having you to do what you want to do. It's crazy, absolutely crazy.
I live what I speak, yo. Like, never been like, there used to be a point in time where I was afraid to do this, I was afraid to do that. Like, at some point you got to get over it. Like, you got to, or you're gonna be sitting at home wishing you would have did this or wishing you would have did that.
100%. In the great words, don't live with any regrets. No regrets.
Any regrets, bro.
No regrets around here, baby. No regrets around here at all. Zero. Fucking love it. So, Legend, where can we catch you? What times can they catch you live? Where can they find you, baby? Where can they find you?
You can find me right here on Facebook, fb.gg/LegendFBGaming. Like, come through. Come vibe with your boy. I'm doing supporter/follower games tomorrow at noon Central. So if you want to come vibe out with me and have some fun, you know what I'm saying, get some life off your chest, you know what I'm saying, come play some Warzone with me. We have a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun today. You know, I just integrated supporter games back in because, you know, I did it a lot and a lot of people didn't show, and that was kind of discouraging for me. But now I'm just like, fuck it. Either you're gonna come watch me play solos, or your ass is gonna hop in these fucking games. Like, that's just how it is. Like,
100.
So if you want to come through and play some games tomorrow, whether you're a supporter or a follower, come through. I'll guarantee you'll have a great time. I guarantee it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you don't.
So are you? So Facebook, you're on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, or where do you put your videos?
Twitter, LegendFBGG, TikTok, LegendFB. Like, I don't really post too much on Instagram. I don't really fuck with Instagram like that, to be honest. Like,
come on, man. That's the other part of the Facebook, baby.
bro.
That's too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
used
know
to-
what
I
I'm
used
saying?
to-
Like cycling through like 5 or 6 social media apps and shit, and I gotta,
Post
you know what
all
I'm saying,
of
use
them.
Snapchat and shit, bro. Like, you know, something, it's probably a downfall. I'm telling you, be posting on Instagram, but you know what I'm saying, we'll see how it goes.
Instagram Reels is where it's at. I found out YouTube Shorts is where it's at too. Okay, I just found out YouTube Shorts is where it's at for gaming clips. So I had an old clip just go get on TikTok, had 200 views. On YouTube Shorts it had 800. Same clip. What's the difference? Platform.
Everybody's on YouTube, bro.
I know. So I just found out about YouTube clips.
You can literally find everything on YouTube.
You are not lying. That's my advice to you. Post your shorts on fucking YouTube. 100%.
I'm gonna start doing that. It's funny because like the other day I switched my whole YouTube up and like made it all professional looking and shit. And now I just gotta start posting to it.
Yep. And let it start rolling in. All right, my good sir. This is where we say goodbye. Au revoir.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you again so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it personally. I got to learn a lot about you, man. And I'll say again, thank you so much. So.
All right. Yeah. No, I appreciate you hitting me up. I think it was about time I told a little bit of my story.
I love it. And yeah, man.
Courtney says get your ass back on Facebook.
That's my mod. She's trolling. She's been if you were in my chat, she's been trolling me the entire time. She told me to send you my feet pics on Snapchat.
Bro, send them.
That's all she's been talking about.
I don't judge. I just got a pedicure like a month ago, bro.
Yo, I love pedicures, dude.
I'll buy the feet right now.
I love pedicures. Okay, I got paid. Side note, I got a pedicure and I had to go with my coworker because my stream paid me to get my toes painted. Them bitches were painted for 6 weeks. You know,
I didn't get my toes painted, bro, but I got the whole.
Yo, I got everything done. But I've never had them painted before, and I was walking in there. I was like, I need you to pick a color out and stuff like that. And they were paying for 6 weeks, bro. I went to go get some alcohol to rub them off to clean them. Them bitches didn't come off. I got scared. I had to go get like the 100% fucking isopropylene fucking alcohol to get that shit off. I was like, I got scared, bro. I was like, I'm gonna have orange toes forever.
I play sports my whole life, bro. I got
same here.
Feet, bro. Like, just be busted. I was in Dallas. My mom was like, "Well, we're gonna get a pedicure. Like, do you want to come with us?" I was like, "No. Like, I'll come pick y'all up after." She was like, "Nah, I already paid for it."
Dude,
I was like,
change your life. Change your life, didn't it?
I was like, yo, and then on top of that, like the place we went to, they served alcohol. I was like, okay.
What? You got a fucking mimosa or something in with it?
I was like, yeah, well, let me get a mimosa, dog.
They don't do that in Maryland. But fucking A, bro. Like, I tell you what, I get a pedicure like once every 3 months because it's just fucking worth it. You gotta take care of your feet, baby. You gotta take care of your hands, take care of your feet.
That shit feels so good. Yo, if you're a man, dog, and your girl wanna go get a pedi, go with her.
Go with her. 100%. And don't act like it's a bitch thing to do. Just go with her. Get it done. No. You never know. If you go with her, she might actually pay for it too, bruh. That's where it's at.
What I'm saying.
That's where it's at. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I posted up the fucking toes painted on my fan house. I just remembered that. Oh, shit.
Like, go get your shit touched up, homie.
Yeah, it feels good too. It 100% feels good too. All right, so now we got the toe conversation out of here. It's been fucking amazing. We're gonna log it off here. Our final note is everybody should go get a fucking pedi, and whenever they can, make sure you guys do it. We fucking love it. I'm a good dude. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Peace out, bro.
Take it easy. Right, guys, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with another episode. This is episode 7. Guys, that was Legend Facebook Gaming. That's where you guys can find them. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button, ring that bell. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I want to say thank you so much. As always, guys, we leave this out. Much love. Kisses. I'll see you next week.